bruh. All black.
Last we left our heroes.
Hayden looks average like normal. Bella looks emo as well. Kylie and me look normal. And Drew just looks like a bitch. Sorry, continue.
What do you mean
Okay.
she looks emo?
Last we left our
Nikki,
heroes.
how you been?
You guys decided to make the hour-long trek to the Velvet Theater to
Wait.
witness.
Start where we left off yesterday. What happened when we left off again?
I'm getting there.
He's doing that.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
telling
I
you
thought
what happened.
I thought you were starting the new story, like what was happening. And I was like, bro, I don't even remember what happened last time.
I know, this is what happened this last time. And we're picking up right where we left off. Last we left our heroes, you guys decided to make the hour-long trek to the Velvet Theater to witness the best show the city had ever seen. After the show, you saw a man fall onto the ground in a shock of pain. As you went to help, he rose and started to attack the party. After you guys destroyed the husk of skin, guards rushed into the building asking questions and told you that the Lawmaster had questions for you. You were being escorted out of the building, and then the wife of the deceased man rushed into the building and pointed you out, stating that you were the cause of the return of her husband. The guards, reluctantly but unsure, took you to the Lawmaster in handcuffs to be further questioned. After explaining yourselves, you were then told to stay within the Shattered Cup Inn and stay there for the next 4 days under watch. While you were there, you talked to a man that went by the name of Xanavar, about a patron that was interested in hiring you guys to investigate some other stuff, but knew that you guys were being under watch by the Lawmaster and the guards of the town, so him and his patron wanted you guys to clear your name before you started work for them. You were also told that you will be checked in at dusk and dawn until you are called in for questioning every day. So you guys are in the Shattered Cup Inn.
Bro, I have to type this whole fucking thing.
And now we start the story. What do you guys want to do? It's about 1:30 at night. 1:30 in the morning.
I was like, I thought we decided to go to bed when we left.
Well,
Okay.
we decided
Are you
to go
guys
to bed.
wanting to go to bed? It's 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
No,
Like, we just finished
never
with
mind.
everything, so we're like, we'll go to bed and then get started on escape antics the next day.
Dude, Laura, when I it puts Jowphe, dude.
I feel like we should do it though.
Do a
Well,
what?
no,
Hi.
because
I
we
whispered
don't
to
have enough,
myself.
I don't think we have enough time to escape tonight, get stuff done, and then be back before they check up on us in the morning.
Is your mic slightly unplugged, Nikki?
Is it?
Bro,
You're kind of like cutting in and out a little bit.
This is off topic and shit, but like, Laura, how the fuck are you whispering, bro? I get to type in the name, right? But like, it won't let me select anyone else. It just put my name there. What the fuck?
You gotta start typing their name, don't you?
No, watch this. Here, I'll share my screen real quick.
Just whisper.
So Drew said /W, right? And then capital W, but it puts Jowphe there. And then look, I'll even type her name. It's the what the? I am, dude. Drew, am I capping or am I right? It gives me Jowphe.
Mhm.
Or is it because I'm like selected as this? Do I have to be my guy? No, push Jowphe still.
I don't know, man.
Alright, whatever. You can continue.
All right. I think we
Okay,
just.
I mean,
I
this is
think
all
we
up to
just
you
go
guys.
to bed, honestly.
Wait, what was the question
Yeah.
again? If we wanted to go to bed?
Yeah, because it's like
yeah,
1:30.
or yeah, it's 1:30 in the morning. There's guards outside of the tavern.
We haven't taken a long rest yet.
Rest her for the
True.
week, bro.
Bro.
No, Laura, you have to play it
I
by
mean,
rules.
you don't
Can I
get
make
your spells
a
back until you
perception
go.
check about what's all in the tavern. Like, is this like what's the layout of this building?
I don't get my spells back, is that what you said?
Yeah, you don't get your spells back
until
until you take a long rest.
Yeah.
Right, so we
It's
need to...
it's kind of a rectangle shape, Zach.
Okay.
There's a few scattered chairs and tables about. There's small like booths in the corner.
Okay.
The bar is like a U-shaped bar, and then there's stairs going up to the top floor where all of the rooms are for the inn.
Okay. Okay.
But if you want to see who's all in there, you are more than
I
I
welcome
forgot I
to.
have Amaranth's news on my computer.
Would I have to roll? Would I have to roll for that?
Yeah, roll a perception check.
Mm,
I didn't have it ready on my phone.
Have what ready on your phone?
There's an app for Roll20.
No. Public roll. What the fuck? There's a whisper roll and a public roll?
That's interesting. 15. You see, at this late, it's kind of scarce in the room.
Okay.
There are three guys playing poker, it looks like. And there's the barkeeper, and that's honest, and you guys, and that's honestly it in the tavern.
Okay, okay. On that, I'm probably gonna go since no one's trying to get out tonight. From what it sounds like, I am going to check over my engineer notes and go to bed.
Okay. The engineer's notes, they say after about half an hour of more of reading, so it's about 2 o'clock in the morning now.
Okay.
You read, and it talks about the intricate designs of a machine that,
Okay.
like, it's the intricate designs of like making autonomous machines that
Okay.
followers. Basically.
Okay. I get you. Anyone else? What's everyone else doing?
I'm just going to bed.
No, I'm just going to
it's
bed.
like Betty by time.
Okay.
Long
Everybody
rest.
can take their long rests.
No, there's a
Unless Bella
long
wants to
rest
do something.
button in the character sheet, by the way.
Where? Oh, short rest, long rest.
Right
That's
underneath
wild.
flaws, yeah. It's cool. There's also
I never noticed
exhaustion
that before.
and hit dice and stuff. Yeah, it's because Hayden
Yeah.
just added it.
Yeah, I just found
What
it
the
out.
fuck?
So.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you go into your character sheets and click on long rest, you might have to do it on the computer, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm not even exhausted. What the fuck?
I was just checking.
Yeah.
to see
No,
if
you
it
aren't
was on your phone.
exhausted, but you don't have
Yeah, because
spells.
levels
Like
of
any
Yeah,
spells
I
that
exhaustion.
you
do.
used,
I have 6. Still.
any spells that you guys used in the last fight, you don't have anymore.
Exhaustion level.
Why does it say I still have 6 spell points and 2 sorcery points?
What's the hit dice?
Hit dice. So if you guys take a short rest, you use one of your hit dice to regain health. That's what
Oh.
that means.
Okay. Okay.
I clicked a long rest. Nothing's happening.
Yeah, 'cause
No, it only
it
matters,
did
like, yeah.
it did it already.
Me
You
and
have
Kylie don't
all the nice
rest.
stuff. Well, you guys
Guys,
should
remind me at
you sh-
11:50. I need to check.
We
my
go into trances, remember?
Yeah, but you guys just click a long rest. It'll be
Go
4
into
hours.
your
So
long trance.
So, it's about 5 o'clock in the morning for Bella and Kylie when they wake up.
Right.
And for Zephyr, it's after 8 hours of sleep. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. For everyone else, it's about 7:30. Or no, not 7:30. 9:30-ish.
Okay.
9 o'clock, 9:30. And you at 8 o'clock, you hear on all of your doors. What are you guys doing? You hear knocks on your doors.
I fat
Open
sleep
the
through
door.
it.
You sleep through it?
Yeah.
He said he doesn't get up until like 10. Answer the door.
Okay, you answer the door. There's a guard standing there, and he goes, just doing my daily check-in. I apologize. Go back to your business. You guys are good. Just making sure everybody's here.
man.
So wait, actually, I forgot to ask this before you guys took your long rest. Who's in each room together?
I'm cuddling with Zach in bed.
Okay,
Yeah, me and
Zach and
Laura.
Quentyn are in a room. You and Laura. Does Bella? Do you want your own room?
I gotta turn Zach.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm gonna have my own room.
Or you can be with Kylie in a room.
No.
No.
Check.
I'm assuming Drew wants to be in his own room. Or...
I'm gonna be in my own room.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be in there with
Zach
Scar
doesn't get a
then.
say. I said I'm
but-
sleeping with his ass. No one asked if he was okay with it.
Quentin's a slut. He wants me.
Okay. So you guys are all in your own. Okay. So 8 o'clock. There's knocks on your doors. They're doing their check-in just to make sure everybody's there, basically. But they go through. Nobody's snuck out, so I'm not gonna go through the. I'm not gonna
Yell
go
at
through the
her.
process.
Damn,
of
bro.
Everybody
Can't even
waking
trust
up
my own
to
family.
a guard at their door.
The Carter said.
Okay, you guys. It's about after your long rest. It's about 9:30 in the morning.
Oh, didn't mean to
Very
fucking
good.
click
What
Okay.
are you guys planning on doing?
Explore.
You can't fucking.
8 o'clock check-in.
Oh wait, that's right. We
8
can't leave.
o'clock.
Oh. Wait, are we allowed to leave or like what's up?
No,
No.
we're under house arrest.
No, you're not allowed to leave whatsoever.
Can I?
It's before
Actually, I
day.
don't want to.
We
I don't
have
want to
to-
sneak out.
We need to sneak. Okay, so.
That's a tough question.
I'm
Can we
gonna go
confer?
up.
Do we all get together again and confer?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yeah,
want to?
we-
You guys
we-
are still in your
we-
rooms
Yes.
right now.
We definitely need to have a meeting because there's something. There has to be something we have to do. There's no way.
I don't
Yes.
want to.
You don't want to have a meeting?
She's like, nah, fuck
Not
you guys.
really.
I need my goddamn coffee. I can't handle you this
Yeah.
morning.
Let's
This is
The
too
bagels.
much. It just walks out.
Are there guards? Are there guards in the lobby at this time?
No, there's guards outside of the building. They're just outside posted. So
Okay.
there's 2 guards out front, and there was 1 guard that checked in all of your rooms that you guys have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms total, which will run you quite a bit each. But
Should we do that?
you guys, are you guys all going downstairs?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna.
Yeah, I'm
go,
going
Yeah.
downstairs.
I'll go
I wanna,
like
I wanna
Burn
go
up
talk
food.
to one of the guards.
Okay. So
No.
okay, Bella's in her room.
She's
Zach,
just refusing
Quentyn,
everything.
Drew, or no, Zephyr, Jowphe, Y.E.R.E. You guys all are going downstairs, right?
yeah, and I'll go gather everybody.
Okay.
Except
So,
for apparently Ina.
Okay, so you walk up to Ina's room and you just, you hear.
Which one's Ina?
Hello.
Me.
Or what do you do?
I'm gonna be like, what? But like not answer the door. Like don't open it, but just scream what.
Okay. And it's
Hey,
Y.E.R.E.
Hey, we're trying to have a meeting to figure out what, like, if we're gonna do anything for the next few days downstairs. If you want to join us.
You know,
I'm still sleeping
I'll
too.
find out. I'll probably find out about it later. Not now though.
It'll just be like, oh,
Okay. Have fun then.
Okay.
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 All right. So you guys all meet downstairs. Elizabeth said that she wanted to go talk to the guards outside. Is that right? Okay.
Damn
So
sorry.
you go talk to the guards, and they go, I'm sorry, miss. What exactly do you think you're doing at this time?
I just wanted to see if you guys could accompany me, like, into town. If I could have one of you guys come with me to get some food.
the inn provides meals throughout the day, but I apologize. We can't take you outside of the premises of this building.
They don't have bagels
at
though.
this time.
They don't
Have
have
you asked? Have
They-
you asked?
I did. They don't have them. They
Did you
Did you?
ask? I don't
they
remember.
they don't have bagels.
I don't remember you asked.
No, I did
Did-
ask.
did
I'm
I s-
lying.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Man, you really passed the deception check in real life. huh?
That's with
You're
advantage, I think. So make sure it's just set to
It just says
normal.
core. Wait, what?
That
Make sure
was-
it's set to normal.
Yeah.
Like the advantage, normal, disadvantage thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Edit.
Wait, what
How
are you
do I-
editing?
Wait, how do I change it to normal? It
It
just
says
says core,
wow.
bio, and spells.
Next to click on core and then next to that it'll say advantage, normal, disadvantage.
It doesn't say that.
It
on hers.
doesn't.
On hers, what?
She's
That's
not
weird.
allowed.
Um,
Close out of it and open it again.
I think it's set to automatic. Hold on. I know what the issue here is. I think it's set to automatic advantage. It's so weird that it does that sometimes. Edit. Token editor.
Bro, are you eating ice cream, bro?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry, Kylie.
It's okay.
Let me see.
I was just like, I didn't click advantage.
I wonder why it does that. Always roll advantage. Advantage toggle. There you go.
Shut up, Bubbles.
Okay.
Scared me.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Let's try it now.
It's just loading. So it might be.
If you close out of it and then open it again, it should be alright.
Yay! Okay. Normal.
Normal persuasion check.
Oh shit.
So you're asking them to leave, right?
I'm asking them to come with me into town because I want to gather intel, but I don't want to seem suspicious, so I want them to come with me into town.
Okay. They go.
Or where? I don't know. Does anyone else want to try to come with me?
I
No.
think it's good if you draw the guards away.
Okay, I'll just lead them away.
Okay. They go. Ma'am, exactly where are you planning on going today?
Wait, okay, are we close to that bakery that we went to where Bella and I tried to steal?
No, that is in a completely different town. You are
Okay,
in
that's
a
what I thought.
city.
Oh no.
any-
you
What
have
is
to
our-
ask.
We need to figure out what our city looks like. We need like a map soon.
I can show you guys an image, kind of.
It's
It's
all known
not
as
like
the city.
exact. But,
I'm just gonna tell them like whatever place we find that sells bagels.
Okay, that'll probably be at the Gala Plaza. Sorry,
You're good.
gonna pull it up. This is a general idea. It's not exact. And there's not a river, but that's kind of what it looks like. I'm putting it in Tales of Sarvonia. The circle part, like.
Right.
Oh wait, this is an older image too. This is an older image. That is not the one that I have.
Huh.
Copy. Paste. Does that work? There it is. Not this one. There it is. That's a more accurate
Oof.
representation.
Not me misspelling that.
It's pretty similar, but okay. So you'll probably want to go to the Gala Plaza if you're going to the market. It's a big marketplace, and I don't think you've been there yet.
No.
But that's probably where you find bagels.
Okay. I want
Okay.
to go get some bagels.
So you are escorted now by one guard into the Gala Plaza. The other guard stands watch,
And
and
So how
the
many
rest
guards
of
does that
us-
leave?
Now
The
the
that
rest
you
of
guys
us
can
have
figure
no
out-
idea that Kylie even took a guard.
left. Yeah, you guys have no idea.
We weren't there with Kylie. Or with
So-
Elizabeth.
Yeah. So Elizabeth takes the guard to the Gala Plaza, which isn't that far from the Shattered Cup Inn. It's about 15 minutes away. Is there a specific shop or anything that you're looking for?
Nah, I'm just gonna go try to find some bagels, and then hopefully someone
Okay.
comes looking for me and asks where I went. But I guess you guys.
You are being escorted by a guard. The guard
Yeah.
is on your hip right now, so
Right. Yeah.
very strange.
I'm just going to get some.
okay. It's about at this point it's about 9:45 ish. And the rest of you guys are in the tavern still. So what are you guys gonna do?
Hmm. I'll just see how many of us are in the tavern.
Everybody
Like,
else.
Is it everyone? I thought we were missing some.
Everyone
people.
else except for Elizabeth. Yeah.
Ah. Question where the fuck Elizabeth is.
Well, everybody else is downstairs with us, except for Ina and Elizabeth.
I'm still sleeping.
Bro, I went and got
I was
everybody.
just about to say.
I said I knocked on everybody's doors and got everybody. And Ina was the only one that said no.
I said no.
No, you didn't.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
I did. I said
You
I'm
were
still
asleep.
sleeping.
So you didn't say shit. You said I was
Exactly.
still asleep.
Sleeping.
So wake
Okay,
him
so-
up. Or...
That's fine. Whatever. I'm downstairs.
Okay, you walk downstairs. You guys are in the main floor of the tavern. It's kind of busy, not too bad for a morning rush. It's people getting their ale. The same exact people that Zephyr saw are still there, playing poker still. They did not leave apparently overnight.
Good for them.
So, what are you guys planning on doing?
Let's,
hear some
let's-
dialogue.
Let's find a table that can
Okay.
seat
Can I
the.
eat? Can I eat?
Yeah, you can eat.
I want to munch, bro.
Okay.
Wait, do we have to pay the innkeep?
Yeah. When you leave, if you don't pay him, he will track you down.
Exactly.
Well,
My
fine.
point. Like,
So, it's very cheap though. It's about 5 silver per night
Yes.
per person. So,
especially for like 3, 4 rooms. Oh shit, buddy.
what? Okay, so
So it means-
Quentyn goes up to the innkeeper
Move your fucking foot, buddy. I'm trying not to smack it.
and what are you asking him? You go up to him and he goes, how can I help you? You're muted.
Couldn't.
How can I help you?
I want like a. They sandwich business back in that time, bro.
Yes,
Back in
probably.
the time?
It's not back in the day. It's fantasy.
It's fantasy.
They have bagels, my good sir.
No, just tell him, be like, yo, can I get like
Ask 'em if they have bagels.
very small parts of bread and just put meat between it?
Well, it's like morning time, right? So like,
Yeah,
I
it's
want
morning.
like a brekkie sandwich.
Oh, they
Breakfast
have
sandwich?
biscuits. They usually have biscuits.
So,
Just, get some
Alright.
biscuits
Jack,
and
what are you
gravy.
eating?
A fucking pizza.
Oh my god.
you want
Why?
okay breakfast
Why do you want
sandwich? Let me go through my ledger here.
Breakfast
He
pizza.
flips through the pages. He goes, that'll be about 3 silver pieces.
Fucking hot though.
I had those, right?
3
Oh,
SP.
Yep, we're good. All right, I got one.
All
now.
right. All right.
That's it.
He
I'm
goes,
going
that'll
hand
be
in
out.
hand,
Where
man.
exactly are you sitting?
With the group of peeps.
Oh, that group. Okay. And
That
he goes,
group.
I'll bring your breakfast sandwich out to you as soon as possible, sir.
Okay.
There's a big group of you guys. Do you guys all want
I'll take 1, 2, please.
an
How
ale?
much?
That's
Yeah.
5 silver. Or no, 3. I'm sorry, 3.
Three. I was like, hold up.
Do you all want an ale or anything for the morning?
Mm, I
No.
demand ale and fish.
Ale and
Fish.
fish.
I want
Mm.
fish.
Fish for
Uh,
breakfast?
I'm a bird.
that'll be
Bro, Zach, you're making me hungry, bro.
So I've got meat chunk. It's a mystery meat chunk if you want that.
Interesting.
But I've got bread if you want a loaf of bread. That's
Got
it.
my options.
And
Mystery
then I
meat
can make
and
breakfast
loaf of bread.
sandwiches. That's literally it.
Who in the fuck messaged me?
And
Brandon
do
Corey.
I want mystery meat.
Okay, that'll be 3 silver.
3 silver.
And ale, you said?
And ale. Yes.
Okay, a mug or a big gallon for the table?
I'll get a gallon for the table.
Okay, 2 silver extra.
2 silver. I give you 1 gold. What does that leave me with?
5 silver pieces. He gives you back 5 silver. Says,
Nice.
thank you for. I'll have all that out to you in a moment. And he goes into the back, and you hear shouting and pots clanging in the back as you walk back to your table.
Nice. Laura wants to know if there's vegetables.
Vegetables, no.
They have bread.
They have
You can have
bread, mystery meat, and breakfast sandwiches at this time.
Vegetably. How'd you put a freaking semicolon in there?
Okay, so what are you guys planning on doing now? You guys are all talking.
Are we at the table talking?
Yes, you are all at the table talking, except for Ina. Ina and Elizabeth.
I'm honestly
have left.
surprised Quentyn doesn't want to go fuck with the people playing poker.
No, yeah.
You want to go play
I thought that was
poker?
somebody that Zach was with.
Bro, me and Zach go playing pool.
Do they have pool tables or something?
Like what me and Zach did at the strip club.
No!
Roll a perception check. If it's high, I'll say that. If it's above,
Which one of
if
us
it's
is rolling
above,
it?
yeah, one of you pick.
A
Yours better
perception?
perception.
Yeah, perception.
I'm +2, Quentyn. What are you?
And there
Okay,
he's
there's no pool table. It's going
No,
to
no.
roll.
Oh, Quentyn rolled? Jeez, yeah,
Yeah.
I probably should have rolled.
She only has a +1. Oof.
Okay,
Oh,
but those
my
guys
pool
are still playing
table.
poker if you want to intervene with them.
Not that.
Or you guys can just talk about what's happening.
I think it's bullshit.
Me and Zach go playing poker. Just kidding.
I mean, you
I
can.
don't know. I
Well,
feel
you
like we
guys
should
might
just.
be able to find some information via poker.
I feel like we should just figure out what we want to do for these days so that we can get on with it, the rest of this.
Okay, great idea. Laura has animal transformation. Wynn has animal transformation. She could literally turn into like a bird, sneak out, and sneak back in, and the guards would be none the wiser.
What are you doing, Ina?
What am I doing right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm literally like opening my door to walk out of the room right now.
Okay, and you're gonna come downstairs.
Yeah, but
Okay.
like I'm slowly making my way downstairs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you guys are all discussing.
Mm-hmm. She's making a grand entrance.
I am
Security guard.
making a grand entrance.
Good for her. Do we notice her like walk in?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
she comes in
I'm
and sits with you guys.
slowly. No. I'm slowly walking down the stairs, like, and you can tell I'm extremely upset, and then I just slowly sit down at the table.
Extremely upset. Would you like some ale?
Why are you upset?
Because it's the morning. It's the morning.
Oh, you're not a
Oh,
morning
it's
person?
not
She just hates
And-
mornings that much.
And I just
Interested in
Fair.
some
glare.
mystery meat?
Yeah.
Morning in jail vibes.
At this time, the gallon of ale gets brought out, the breakfast sandwich and the bread. The two breakfast sandwiches and the bread get brought out, or the meat
Then you-
chunk. You said meat chunk, right?
Meat! I want
Yep.
my mystery meat.
That
Yep,
fucking
there
made
you
me
go.
hungry for pizza, bro.
Bro,
So-
I
made
want to
pizza.
take Quentyn's breakfast sandwich out of his hands.
Yo, son, you bitch! I grab your head, slam on the desk.
Make a sleight of hand check, and Quentyn roll a perception check,
A death save.
a death saving throw.
Oh! Yikes.
No, I'm just kidding.
Perception.
Okay, you got a beat in 18, Bella. Sleight of hand, beat
Oh
in
my
18.
God. Oh!
You go in and reach for the breakfast sandwich, and Quentyn
Yep.
notices
I don't
that you're
need to-
going for it, like heavy. Like he sees that you're moving towards it before you even like are near it.
And I slam her face in the table.
No!
Make a
Do it, yeah, actually.
I want to. Fuck you, Bella.
Gotta wake her up so
Make-
quick.
okay. Make a
Oh, I wish there was a violence
Quentyn.
check.
You make a strength check. Bella, you make a dexterity check. No, not strength saving
What's
throw.
the save?
Strength check.
So farther
Click
right,
on-
farther left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God!
You're fucking dead, bitch.
20.
Fucking steal from me again. Yeah, fucking roll. Roll, you pussy. Roll.
What?
That's a
No, that's safe. That's a save.
Suck
That's
it,
a save.
Bella. Suck it, Bella. You have to reroll.
No,
Just click on dexterity on the left.
she's saving her death.
Oh no!
Know your place,
That's
bitch.
So,
Yeah.
okay. Quentyn grabs your head, slams it on the table. Or wait, no, you're making an
Table
attack, right?
breaks.
You're making an attack, right?
Bro.
Wait, no, no, you're making an attack. Roll a d20 plus your strength modifier, the big number on your strength.
Me?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no. So it's
He
19.
doesn't have a strength modifier.
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
that's
So
true.
it works. It's a 19. And then Bella, what's your AC? Or what's AC?
16.
So that hits. So roll 1d4, Quentyn. You take 3 damage.
Oh my
Okay.
So
god.
you watch this as Ina goes in for the sandwich. Quentyn smacks her hand, grabs her head, and poof on the table.
Guys, can I just slide ale to both of them? Say it's too early for this shit.
Yeah. Yep. And then she could just slide you guys ale. And it's like, ugh, dude.
Hey, Bella, fuck you. Don't fuck with
Come on,
me, dude.
guys. Too early. I'm just gonna not say a word. Slide it in.
Kylie, are you
What
still
are we doing?
are you looking for anything particular in the market at this point? You found your bagels. They're about 3 copper pieces. Each.
I don't know. Can I just as I'm walking through the town, can I just do a perception check? See if there's anything interesting that catches my eye.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Make a general perception check. Let's see. 18.
Damn.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, she's getting some whispers.
The fuck?
She's getting some whispers.
Is that what that sound was?
Where'd Kylie go?
He dragged them into the private channel because she's getting whispered to. We don't get to know.
So how are
Okay.
you guys going?
So the reason why I'm trying to hurry this along is because there is stuff we can do after the 4 days. And during, but
Well, yeah, well, you say that if they decide that we're innocent.
no, I mean like there's things that are going to happen after the 4 days. And I just want to get to that because I don't want to be stuck in this fucking thing for 4 fucking days.
I'm still
But no,
convinced that we have evidence
I feel like we could find
on our
evidence. too.
side.
Yeah, like we can. This
I
is
feel like if
not
they're
my
given the
character
opportunity
talking, by
to
the way.
speak out.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, they're back.
Hello.
All right, we have returned.
Nice of you to join us finally.
I know.
Alright, I'm just gonna head back now.
Okay. Takes you about another 15 minutes, and you watch as Elizabeth, the party watches as Elizabeth walks through the main doors, and you have no idea where she went. And
The shock we went outside. We're like, how the fuck did she do that?
yeah,
Uh,
you saw that she left, or no, you didn't see that she left, but she left the building and then came back, and she just like walks through the front entrance like no big deal.
I'm like, hey guys, what's up?
Does she have the bagels in her hand?
Yeah, I
Yes,
brought
she has.
Bagels.
Can you remove like how many bagels did you buy?
just one.
Okay, that'll be 3 copper pieces.
Okay.
They're pretty stale. They aren't bad, but they aren't good. They feel like they've been out there for a while.
Yeah, I'm just munching
it's about-
on my bagel.
It's about 10 o'clock. Is there anything else that you guys want to do? Anyone that you want to talk to?
Mystery meat.
I think we
The
should
mystery
talk.
meat, it tastes like it tastes like a mixture of ground beef and pork. It's very interesting, but it's not bad per se, but it's not good either. It's just odd. It's
Very
odd
mid.
tasting. Yeah, mid. It's mid.
Really good.
Yeah, is there any? It's about 11. We'll say it's 11 o'clock now. You guys sit there, have your breakfast. It's about 11 o'clock. It's the tavern's a little bit more busy at the moment, but you know, the people that were playing poker have now left.
Damn it, man. Oh.
And the tavern keeper is still working away hard, passing drinks along the bar table.
Is he working by himself?
Yeah, he's the only
Jesus
barkeeper
fuck.
there.
What
He's
a
going
fuck.
crazy right now. It's kind of popping. I mean, it's not too busy.
Oh,
Typically, people sit at their tables, and he just comes out, brings drinks, goes back,
No,
deals
later.
with what he has to. But
Ooh.
I say we talk about what we should do for tonight.
Okay.
Another thing we're doing tonight, yeah. I still think Laura needs to animal transform, and that'd be great for her.
I agree.
Yeah, except for the fact that they do room checks, so...
Well, we do it after.
But I mean, but they do it at what time?
Oh,
It's that
Morning and night.
yeah, we
so they only
don't
do it
know.
twice, so that gives us like.
We got like a what? A
Uh,
10-hour time?
they did say dusk and dawn, so you guys would know. Like dusk, they'll do it when the sun rises and when the sun sets,
Okay.
which is
So
around
like 8-ish.
8-ish. Yeah, 8 to 8. You have 12-hour gaps in between each check-in.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we got plenty of time, especially for Laura to get out at night.
I
Right,
I
and
wouldn't
if
want her to
she-
get caught alone, though.
Well, that's the thing is if she's an animal, I don't think the guards would.
Yeah, they're not gonna.
Okay.
There's no way they're gonna check that.
Right. So it's
Like
good, like
how?
somebody with high stealth, or good persuasion, or like I don't know, ability to knock somebody out and erase their memories or something.
Where's she gonna go?
It'd have to be the theater, wouldn't it? So So she'd have
Is
to
that a
go
question for
from-
me, or is that a question for you
Probably
guys?
for Win.
Laura,
Yeah.
type faster.
Maybe to go find the wife of the husband.
Ooh, spy upon the wife. I don't know. I still think she need to like check like the back part of the theater and see anything suspicious going on.
I
True.
don't think you should do that.
Yeah,
Win?
I think we should all just sit here for
Yeah.
4 days.
This is
Who
Who the
decision
fuck?
without
Who
you.
the fuck is
This-
Drew? Who the fuck is Drew?
I mean,
I'm
sorry.
Y.E.R.E.
You girl,
You girl.
sit here pretty.
I really don't
and
think you
I
have
want to
the
throw Laura out the window.
the say in this one.
It's just a
Stay there and
step
be our
right
healer.
And then I slowly,
What do you do?
As-
Yeah,
You
you
heal,
useless
bitch.
bitch.
You re- Mr. Religious one.
I'm gonna slowly like mutter like I could sneak out as well, like just like under my breath.
Do I hear that? Do I have to do a perception to hear that?
No, you're talking in a group. You're talking
Yeah.
in a
Good to do
group.
that.
I could
So
sneak
we
out
could
too.
send just 2 people out. Is if you have really good stealth, we could do the rope thing
Drew's
when
too
the guards
good.
are paying attention.
We're all talking.
Somebody
I mean, not
distract.
Drew. Fucking who's yet?
Okay, chat,
Google.
y'all. When I was out and
Girl.
about though, getting my bagels,
Yeah, how the fuck you do that?
I just went and told them that they didn't have bagels here, and I asked them to escort me into town. But when I was in town, they were talking about the building that the situation took place is being guarded, and the wife is being guarded according to rumors. And the lawmaster has no guards with him at the moment, according to rumors around the town. Chatter. So,
Interesting.
you know, old women love the gossip, so who knows how much of it is true, but
Right?
Hmm.
What is still?
we need to tread
Oh.
carefully.
We do. God, this is some bullshit.
I say
Okay.
that Win and I go out and
Mhm.
I'll go and look for the law master or whatever, and Win goes to the theater and like looks
And look
around
around
there.
there. Okay.
I agree with that.
Win, are you even listening?
Quentin.
No,
Yeah.
win.
Win.
Oh.
Driscoll.
Oh, my apologies.
Do I need to go break down her door?
Maybe she's
Probably.
probably asleep. She did take medicine.
Is she Laura just napping?
Maybe.
Oh, she's gonna be so
I'm about
happy,
to be
guys.
napping.
Oh my god.
Way to get a fucking sick, Drew.
You're
Piss the
welcome.
dog off.
Hey Hayden,
He
Yeah.
is! He's
drag
dead.
me into the private thing.
Okay. What up?
As soon as I'm able to, like if Bella goes back into her room or something, I'm gonna send my staff of the python into her bag. Can I see, like, do I know what my staff of the python would be doing, or do I have to like see what? Do I have to see it in order
Let me see.
to know?
Speak this command's word and throw the staff on the ground within 10 feet of you. The staff is under your control and acts on its own initiative count. So it's its own thing. So it wouldn't. You can mentally command the snake if it is within 60 feet of you.
Okay.
You can. So I'd allow you to look through it. I
yeah,
guess.
like have it just keep an eye on them basically, and come
Yeah.
back if they start to like get in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd allow that. I think that's okay.
All right, and I'll just wait until
They
like
go.
yeah, until like we're all split up and like basically until we're all split up all by ourselves, and like Ina's in her room,
Okay.
like preparing for it or whatever.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
We're back. Okay, so are you guys want to wrap up, right? Is there anything else that you guys want to do, or anyone that you want to talk to, or we skip forward, fast forward in time?
Can I look around for anyone important?
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh no!
You don't see anyone important. You see a bunch of people, and that's it. They're drinking ale at.
Oh
Oh.
no! You're like
God, that was such a bad roll.
Yeah, that's my favorite rolls. I call it dice.
So, Laura, you can wild shape into an owl, a raven, a hawk, an eagle, as bird animals.
Never draws the least amount of attention.
It says raven.
I hate how Hayden
if
keeps
Raven-
leaving because his camera disappears.
It's on. What do you mean?
I know, but like when you leave, yeah, I don't know, my fucking PC bugging. Also,
Yep.
when do we level up again?
When I tell you
make a
to.
milestone, yeah, when Hayden tells us.
So I feel like we should have leveled up after fucking murdering that zombie guy.
No, that was
Nope.
a lot of experience split.
Yeah, but we're doing milestone leveling, so it's story landmarks. So if I think that you guys hit a good story landmark point, then I'll level you guys up.
So we gotta leave. We gotta leave the tavern somehow.
Well, it's either we gotta leave or wait till the 4 days get up. I think either way that.
So are you guys planning on? Is there anything else you guys want to do before we fast forward to when they do the checking?
I don't think so.
No, because we're gonna send Flora and
Okay. All right. So we fast forward. It is now 8 o'clock. One guard walks in. You guys are still at the table. He goes, all right, and then he walks right back out. He doesn't even come and talk to
Okay.
you guys. He just walks out.
Okay, I want you guys to know I just rolled for that stealth check that I asked Hayden if I needed to roll. It rolled a natural 1.
theoretically. Anyway,
Okay.
send them out.
Okay.
Let's all go back up to our rooms, to the window.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh god, I'm so nervous. This is like terrible.
Okay, so I
fine.
need. So how are you guys climbing out of the window? Because it is a 2-story building.
Well, Laura's
use
gonna
my hemp
fly
rope.
out of it, and then we can
Yeah.
hemp rope Tina down.
Okay.
Alright.
How much hemp rope do you guys have?
Oop, I don't know. Looking.
And also,
10 for me.
uh,
Is it wait, is the left the number or the right,
No,
right the number?
So we have one hempen rope,
Okay,
but
yeah, I have one.
its weight is 10.
Yeah, so
doesn't
it counts
tell
as
us
10
the
feet.
length.
It's 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
So I'd say that it would get her down. If
Okay.
you send the rope out of the building, she would make it down. So Drew,
Nice.
roll a d20.
Okay.
natural 1.
Natural
Oh, no!
roll. Okay, yeah. So you don't do this stealthily. Because I was trying to make sure that I would see.
I
If,
know.
I was trying to see if you did this stealthily. You take your you see Drew or Ugral pull out this staff, and it's got this cobra on the head of it, and he throws it on the ground, and it turns into a snake. And the snake then slithers into Ina's bag, and you all watch this happen, even with passive perception. You all just watch as Uberal like takes the staff, throws it out, and it crawls into Ina's bag.
Just ask him what the fuck.
I mean, if you want to,
Why?
he's right here.
I'm gonna
Just look at him and just like shrug my shoulders, like what the fuck?
what? What are you whatting me
What,
for?
Like you act so oblivious. You're like, I don't
Yeah, I'm gonna act like I have no idea what she's talking about.
know. Okay. Do you let the snake slide in? You know?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You
Wait,
kick
why
the
would I
snake out
let
of your bag.
Why would I
It-
let the snake in?
I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Is there a way for me to
Overall, why would
understand?
she let the snake in?
over there like,
Because
"What
it's
snake?"
gonna look after you.
It's gonna be your
Insight
friend.
check. Insight check. Can I insight that?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Make
I'll keep
roll.
no. I'll keep the snake in my bag no matter what.
Buddy.
Okay. So
You can
I'm
still
still
But-
wanna, I still want to insight his friend.
yeah, Sheeka makes an insight check. Ural makes a deception check.
What the fuck is this?
What is going on here?
15's the number
10.
to beat. Yeah. So, are you lying, Ural?
Well, not really, no. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Not really.
I wonder what my odds are if I click
If you guys get in trouble, that was... I made sure to have it come back and tell me.
Hey, I have a question. Whenever I click on like one of the things, it asks me if I want to do a whisper. How do I get rid of that shit? That shit's annoying.
I can change that here. 1 second.
Does it do that for me too? Oh, it
No,
does.
it's like it never did that before.
Yeah,
until
it did.
now.
Huh.
That shit just keeps annoying me.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
I can
it's
change
there.
that.
I'm gonna screenshot
It's,
you doing illegal substance. Damn it.
There you go.
Was Laura now?
Never whisper rolls. There you go.
Alright, I'm just gonna test it real quick. Okay, also update my fucking cards all fucked up now. What the fuck?
Yeah, so just close out of it and go back into it.
I was like, bro, this shit look goofy.
Okay, so you guys are leaving now, correct?
Hayden, mine's still fucked up, bro.
Go back to core. Click on core.
Oh, okay. Let me just check real quick. I'm just gonna do an insight check. Alright, dope.
Okay, so you guys leave. So, Win awake? Is Laura awake?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
does he just have guests over and we're being loud?
I think she's typing in Discord.
I don't know what we're doing.
It's fine.
Take
So
Laura out and tell her to go to bed.
Ina, you need to make a stealth check.
Okay. Just a normal one?
Yep, just a normal stealth check. Okay.
That wasn't bad.
So, and you have dark vision. So you're pretty sneaky. You do climb down the rope. So as you climb down, you realize that it's a few feet off the ground. So when you land, it makes a loud splash noise because apparently there was like buckets of water thrown out into this back alleyway behind
Oh, you got
the tavern.
fucked, dude.
So you jumped into water, but you think that it wasn't that loud to be unnoticeable. I'm gonna have Win roll a stealth check too. If she's awake, if not, I'll do
So
it
I'm good. So I'm good.
for now. For now, she is a bird, but she has to make sure that she's being. Is she being sneaky as a bird?
I mean, she's a bird. I don't know.
Yeah,
Flying.
you're right. That doesn't actually make sense. So,
It's just being sneaky as a fucking bird, bro. How
No,
how
yeah,
the
that
fuck
doesn't
you
make
be?
sense.
How the fuck you be
Sense.
sneaky
Okay.
as a bird?
So, where are you going?
I'm going to find the law keeper or whatever.
Okay. So you head over to the, or no, you don't know where he lives. So, make an investigation check. See if you
I make a
see how
what?
long-
Sorry, you cut out.
Investigation check.
Oh, okay. Not great.
It didn't pop up for me. It whispered it to you.
Oh, it did?
No, it went through. 8. It takes you. So you have to walk to the Knightsbridge district. At 12:25.
Answer it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Who's calling?
I don't know.
Just answer
What
it,
does
bro.
it say?
I hung up. Henriksen. I've never heard of a Henriksen in my life. I hung up on him. So it takes you a little bit to find out where he lives. It takes you about half an hour to get to the Knightsbridge district. And it's about 9 o'clock at night now, I'd say. But you walk through, you eventually figure out where he lives, and you get to the place, and it is not guarded, actually, right now. Even though it is this late at night, it's not guarded. It's kind of an L-shaped building, and there's this tree in the front. It's a 1-floor building, and there's a gate that surrounds the property. It looks very nice, like all the rest of the buildings in this area.
Just a picture.
I don't have a picture of the
No.
building, but it's made out of this white stone with spruce wood. It's got small windows,
Sorry.
and the roof is made out of gray
No.
tiles.
The fuck
I
is
like
the same picture?
my Discord completely froze.
Okay, it's an L-shaped building.
Okay, cool.
That's all you really need to know. I was describing what it looks like. It's kind of dark right now. There's one light flickering from the window that you see, and that's about it.
Can I go kind of like try to peek inside the window, maybe? The one
Yeah,
that's
make a
like
perception check.
flickering the light. Also an 8.
You look through, and you notice that it's not a candle that's actually lighting this building. It's a glowing orb that sits right above this guy's desk, and it's just kind of hovering there. You see a book open on the desk. You can't make out what it says. That's about it. You're staring into his bedroom right now.
I don't know what else to do. I guess I could maybe try to go. Wait, do I see him in there? In the bedroom?
No, you don't see him in there. He's not in there.
Maybe I could try breaking and entering into the house.
Do you want to? It's up to you, man.
Yes.
Okay. Where do you
stealth.
go? How do you go through?
The window right there.
Okay. So you climb over the gate that's there, or climb over the fence. Do you walk through the front gate, or do you climb over the fence towards the window?
Is the gate open?
No.
Okay, so I'll climb over the fence.
Okay, you climb over the fence. and you walk over to the window. Go ahead. This is the first time I'm going to be doing this. So on your character sheet, you should have. Go ahead and make a Thieves' Tools check. So click on your Thieves' Tools in your proficiencies. I believe you have a pair.
Yes, I do. It says strength, dexterity, all of that.
Dex. Click on Dex.
Okay. Ooh.
23. Yeah. So easy enough. You climb over the fence. You go to the window. You kind of jimmy rig it up, and it goes, and you push the window up. And now the window is open.
I'm gonna climb inside.
Okay, you climb inside. Upon entering, you see his bed on your right. There's another room kind of sectioned off in the corner. There's a bedside table and the desk with the chair there.
Look closer at the orb thing and the book that's sitting on top of the desk.
So, actually make a... No, never mind. The orb, you see, it's just a magical orb. It's, instead of, like, candles, I guess, in this district, they use magical balls of light, I guess. Like, light fixtures aren't candles or lanterns or anything. It's just, like, glowing orbs that kind of sit there. And then you walk over to the desk, and you see on the desk, it says... let me see. I have it in my notes. After a quick scan, you, like, read through, and it's not actually a book. It's like a pamphlet of papers. And it's a bunch of papers, and after a quick scan, you read that it's about the trial and how literally that night, like right before you left, the wife was murdered and has gone missing.
Whoa!
Hmm.
Ooh, maybe you should head back.
Maybe you should go back. No, you don't. So you're standing there, and that's all that the notes basically say after like reading that.
Wow.
After that, I'm gonna kind of like. Can I like? Is anybody else in the house? Do I hear anybody else in the house?
Make a perception check again. Now that you're inside.
Okay, I should have done this before, but.
Okay, bye, Kylie. Good
Later.
night. Later. No, there is not a soul in the house. It is only you.
Okay, I'm going to look kind of like. Does he have like an office or something?
Yeah, this is his office. It's an office
This is
desk
his office?
with a bunch of drawers on the side. And then he's got a bedside table.
Okay, can I look through the bedside table?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check, please.
I am like shaking right now. Oh God!
7. After a quick investigation, you find in the bedside table there's just a nightly reading book that let me actually pull up the name. I've got the name here of the book. Doesn't look too interesting. It's just like a nighttime read type of thing. It's called Dr. Fish's Uninspired Adventure. That's the book name. That's all. That's there.
Any other drawers, like desk drawers or anything?
Yeah, there's desks, or there's drawers on the side of the desk.
Okay, can I try looking through those?
Yeah. Go ahead. Are you opening it?
Yeah.
Okay. I need you to
Bro.
make a dexterity or a constitution saving throw.
I do that.
Where it says on your thing, you know how on the left you click on your
Oh,
it's right to the right
Constitution.
and you click
Okay.
constitution. Or a constitution save. No, that's that. So instead of that, you go to the
Oh, never mind.
constitution save.
No. I got it. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you take 1 piercing damage. And then
Okay, so that's just 1 HP.
yeah, but hold on. I'm not done yet. And then 4 poison damage. And you are now poisoned for 1 hour. Which means
From what?
it was a trap drawer, bro. You didn't check for the trap, big dog. That only means that you have disadvantage on attack rolls, but that's it.
Oh, okay. So what's
So
my HP at? I was at 19.
minus 5, so 14.
Okay.
Okay, but after you open it, a needle flies out and jams you in the throat, and you like feel like a in your neck as the poison courses through. But as you open the drawer, you see that there's 600 gold pieces, 6 silver ewers, and a strange rod that looks very interesting.
Like, investigate the strange rod.
It looks magical. Looks interesting.
Okay,
That's
is
it.
that all I notice about it?
Yep.
Hmm.
Can I use detect magic on it?
Question.
You
Would
aren't
he
there,
notice
but
if I took... Would he notice that I would take some of the gold? Like, does he count... Do you think he counts as money?
I don't know. That's up to you.
I'm so nervous because I kind of want to take some, but at the same time, I don't want him to notice.
Well, since I noticed Bella, that motherfucker's gonna notice when you try to steal my fucking croissant, motherfucker. Yeah, he's gonna do a lot more worse than me slamming your head in.
I'm not gonna take anything from the drawer,
Okay.
and I'm going to just close the drawer. Cautiously this time.
Okay. The trap has already been activated, so it won't fire again. But you close it. Don't take anything. Anything else you want to do while you're here?
Are there any more traps in the room?
Make an investigation check. Uh,
18.
Y'all wanna run some bed
you
war?
find after going through the room, you find that there's a panel on the floor that is very dusty underneath the bed. It doesn't look like it's trapped. And you find another drawer on the desk that does look like it's trapped.
I'm gonna go for the panel underneath the bed that does not look trapped.
Okay. Upon opening it, there are 900 gold pieces in there and 7 platinum pieces.
I'm going to take.
And Drew, you see all of this. You see Bella get shot in the neck with the needle.
Nice.
No way.
You see all this. So you're just
yeah.
relaying information.
I'm going to take. Oh. How many gold pieces are there? Again,
900.
900? I'll take 50 of
Okay.
that 900.
Okay. Easy enough. You pick out 50 gold pieces. Hold on to it.
To my thing. 107.
Okay. Anything else that you want to do while you're here?
Can I try opening the, or I want to close the panel off first, like close
Okay.
it back up.
Close the panel. Easy enough.
And then I'm going to try to open the drawer that's trapped, but like cautiously this time.
Okay.
You know.
Actually, could I have, while Bella's doing that, I need everybody else to roll a perception check.
Why?
I don't know, but that's probably not good.
So you...
What did
That's
I
even
Oh,
worse.
my
Nature?
bad. I see
What?
Nature.
7,
16.
16, 12, 7, 16, 12. What about you, Zephyr?
Me?
No,
Oh.
not you. Oh, Laura's awake.
Oh.
14, 12. Okay. You do hear people talking downstairs.
Oh my shit. Bro, you said there was no one in the house.
No, not you, Bella.
We're back at
this
the
is
Oh.
inn.
yeah, the inn. Everybody,
No.
you do hear faint whispers outside of the building, but are you all staying in this one room waiting for Ina and Wynn to get back, or did you guys split up?
Mm,
I assumed that you guys were all waiting for them to get back.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I'm gonna be waiting outside the door.
Okay. Okay. So actually, Sheeka, you would notice that there are people talking, and there are people talking about how the wife has been murdered. So now you guys all know that she has been
Oof.
murdered. Yeah, I was gonna tell you what you see when actually
Okay.
here in a sec. I'm just finishing up Bella's stuff real quick. So you check the trap, or you see the trap. Are you gonna try and disarm the trap?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make another Thieves' Tools check.
Okay. With dexterity?
Yeah, with Dex. Easy enough. You get it open. The trap does not go off. You kind of push. You kind of, knowing how the previous one worked, you kind of suspect the same thing. So you kind of shove the needle of your Thieves' Tools inside the panel, and you jimmy the thing open. And it opens and it tries to fire, but it gets jammed and it breaks the trap. So the trap is no more.
I'm gonna look through the drawer now.
Okay. Inside that one, you see 6 crystals in there, a pair of gloves, and a wand. That looks interesting.
It's the one looking magical, like the last one.
Yeah, probably.
Do they look the same or different?
They look different.
Okay, I'll shut the drawer.
Okay. Are you gonna head back to the inn?
I'm gonna do like a check of the room to make sure it looks like I've been there.
Yep. You do
Like
that.
shut everything.
Yep. Everything's
And
all
then-
shut. Everything's squared away.
Okay.
And
And
then,
then I leave the window and shut the window.
okay. Do you go through the front gate or do you jump over the fence?
Jump over the fence.
Okay. Jump over the fence. You're headed back now. Okay. When was your plan to go to the theater? I think that's what everybody decided that was happening. No, we were just doing Laura's, or not Laura, Ina's stuff. That one. But you have transformed into an owl and we're headed to the place. Raven, that's right, Raven, and headed to the theater. No, they are not. All right, so you head back to the theater, and you kind of fly over. You do a 180 over, and you see this like interesting. Actually, roll a perception check before I continue this. You actually get there pretty quick compared to walking there, because you're in your Raven form. You can just kind of fly over all the buildings and everything. Yes, 14 or minus 6. 8 plus Raven. Yeah, you would totally see that. Okay, so you're flying over and you see a hooded figure. You can't make out the face, but you see a hooded figure stand there, and you see like he's making like scratches in the stone, and you see a woman lying on the stone. Oh, whack. No, you haven't gone into the theater. You're just outside. There are guards there. Or no, the guards are actually not moving. They're sitting still outside of the theater. You would see that too with that check. Yeah, make a stealth check. Uh-oh.
Oof.
So, this guy that's sitting there making the scratchings on the ground, as you swoop down, all like caw caw, you swoop down loud as hell. Loud as hell. He looks up and he's like, "Oh, hello, bird." Why am I yelling? What? You rolled so bad. Hello, bird. Why don't you? We're all friends here. Why don't you show yourself? Show who you truly are. Okay, well, okay, fine. You come down and you're flapping your wings so loud that it's very interesting. And he like peers up and he goes, he's very curious about the bird and he takes the body. Make a perception check again, actually. actually too. So as he's pulling the body away, you notice that it is the wife of the old man that died, and you can already see flesh is starting to like peel away from her skin, and you see that there's like a big, like thick amount of mass in her lower torso as he like pulls her away and is like getting ready to get up and leave. That's all that you see. You do get the bottom half of his face. It's very he looks like very put together. You can't tell what the top half of his face looks like.
to bed, guys.
Okay, good night.
I have class.
Night.
I go to bed.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Have fun.
Peace. But he like picks her up and he's like getting ready to leave now. Good on seeing. Okay. You're good on seeing yucky stuff. Okay, so you make your way back to the inn. At this point, it's about 10 o'clock at night. By the time that you both make it back, unharmed, nothing happens.
Unharmed asterisk. Oh.
Oh yeah, Bella. I forgot about that. But
Yeah, I'm
you guys,
poisoned.
you guys get back, and you make it back safely. You didn't get your face though. You have to think about it like that. He saw that you were a raven, and you looked. And it
thank
was
you
very
for the
strange, and he got
follow.
spooked by the bird.
A really clumsy raven.
Rono 320.
Are you guys
very
conveying
much
everything that you
appreciate it.
saw?
I hope you're enjoying the stream.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody knows about everything that you all saw. What are you guys gonna do now?
I'm gonna. What the hell is the thing I'm looking for? One of my healing spells, Cure Wounds. Is that the
Okay,
one?
Cure Wounds.
Yeah, Cure Wounds. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Bella.
Okay. Cure Wounds on Ina. Easy enough.
Does it heal all my hit points?
It'll do 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier and my wisdom modifier. What d8 is that one? I heal you for 9.
Yeah, so you're
Okay.
back at full. 20 HP. Okay.
Yikes.
So, you guys convey all the information. Is there anything that you want to talk about? Actually, Ural, you did see that Ino took 50 gold from that secret compartment under the thing.
So,
I did do that.
you realize that I saw everything that you did, right?
What do you mean?
The 50 gold that you stole from him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Make it.
Deception
Yeah.
check. Make a deception check.
The inside?
And Drew make an insight. Well, no, you saw, but like
Yeah, true.
Whether or not he was-
whether or not he's gonna let it drop or not will determine.
Perception, right?
No, deception. Deception.
Okay.
Like you're lying.
Where is that?
It's alphabetical.
C, D, okay.
Did you forget what letter B was?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
You
Damn.
drop it. You drop it.
Yeah,
But
I'll
Oh,
drop it.
you know.
Okay,
I even rolled pretty good too.
I have a thing. So he had notes that she was murdered, and then, like, what's the time frame on how that guy had notes that the wife was, and everybody knew that she was murdered at the end? Laura seeing her body with that one dude.
So, she, I get, you would have known this from reading over the notes, you know, but it basically said, like, there was blood all over her house, and she has been missing for a while.
Oh yeah, she was missing.
She was missing for, like, basically the entire day. But the time frame is, she could have been found, and this guy's trying to do rituals on her, or whatever, I don't know.
Oh,
That's up
okay,
for
so
you
we
to
know that she
interpret.
was missing, but then Laura saw her get taken by some sketchy from the. Okay.
Yes. Do you guys want to take a break, and then we'll come back while you guys think about it? Because I low-key have to pee.
Go for it.
Okay. We'll take a quick break, and then you guys can discuss.
I need to grab a water.
I'm gonna
I
get a
need to
couple
go get water
real
as
quick.
well, or like coffee or something. Cause
How long do you guys want to keep going?
I'm
for
fine
you.
with
Not very
for
much
later.
longer.
Yeah, we'll probably go
It's
like,
not work tomorrow.
yeah, 1:30
Do you-
tops. Like, we'll
Do
probably
you have
stop
a
at around
fight?
1:30.
Do you have a fight planned?
Probably not.
You probably
long.
won't get to it, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
But-
Because if there's a fight planned, then we
But
should do it like at least before we do the fight, because that'll like take until like 4 in the morning.
Oh, good.
Yo.
Who needs sleep?
So
Yeah, don't worry. You guys probably won't even get to it, but
Yeah.
we'll be right
Let me
back.
get water.
I'm gonna get
Coffee
water
or
and pee.
something.
I'll be back.
Boy, pee time.
Mhm.
Need to pee too, but I won't. I'll just wait until I go to bed.
You go to bed?
What?
I don't know.
You're cutting out again. Yep.
Yeah,
Right.
you are.
Oh no, Bella's here. Pee in your bed? No. I'm not gonna pee in my bed. I mean, that wasn't necessarily what I meant. But since Laura's parents are here, I don't want to go upstairs and like make a lot of noise. I don't want to fry
Fair.
some chicken in the bathroom. And then go back downstairs. And then go back upstairs. You know, in like half an hour or so. I wish we would have, I hope we get through the 4 days. I hope we're not getting through the 4 days today. This sucks.
Oh, there's.
Yeah, because this is day 1, bro. We got 3 more days after this. Sounded like you said B.
We're almost at day 2.
Yeah, we are almost at day 2. Hayden was like, earlier today when we were talking about it, Hayden was like, yeah, like, I have stuff planned for like after the 4 days, just in case you guys make it to it, which I'd imagine you guys will. And I'm like, there's no way
Oh, yeah.
this guy actually thinks
No,
that we'll
with-
get to we'll get past 4 days today.
There's so many of us. We all have.
I know there's so
One
many of us, and
practice.
everybody wants to go do shit. Just fucking sit there for 4 days. And sneak out
No.
one day, and then we'll good for the rest of the days.
I'll
I just
tell
want to
ya.
get past these 4 days, bro. I want to go
Looking
do
at one
stuff.
day was my plan.
My character is just gonna
the rest.
sit here while you
He's
guys
gonna
do
sit there
stuff.
in his little room.
Okay. Are we all back?
I don't think Bella's back.
Yeah, we won't go for too much longer. Don't worry. I had a plan for all this. I know you guys want to actually go do stuff, so.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, what did I do there?
So don't worry.
Right, I
got
wanna
all
go
this
in-
planned.
You're good, you're good.
I want to go investigate what the fuck is going on with that hooded guy taking that dead bitch. I hate that hoe. Fuck that hoe.
You're glad she's dead, but.
Yeah. I hear that. My character's like, oh no,
Oh, Bella
that's so
disconnected.
bad. You did?
She
Oh yeah,
left.
she's not in Roll 20 anymore. In Discord?
Blah. Yeah, she's still here. She went downstairs.
Well, she also went in your room for like a second. And what's wrong with her stomach? That's a good question. I don't know, maybe maybe you would have seen that if like you stayed there a little longer.
Well, he dragged her, drug her,
Drug her.
moved her away. Moved her away as she was like falling down because she was loud about it.
And he was like,
So,
interesting, that
It's a
bird
weird
is a
bird.
person.
yeah.
It's like,
He's
wow,
like, I don't.
that's a fake ass bird.
Yeah. Basically.
Buddy, no.
Okay. I think Bella's back, so we'll keep going. Are you guys gonna? So, they talk about it. It's about. We'll say that communicating takes about like half an hour about everything. So, it's about 11 o'clock at night, 11:30 at the latest. You guys gonna take your long rest for the day?
Yeah, I guess we're ready for.
Yeah,
Okay.
taking a long rest.
Well, you all take your long rests for the day. You wake up to the on your door again. As you open it, this time, you're greeted with the guard, and he says, I need all of you to meet downstairs in 15 minutes, please. Thank you." He walks off.
Cool.
Oh, now the guard's being polite, eh?
Yeah, he did say please. Guess we'll go meet him down there in 15 minutes.
Okay.
I'll meet him down there right now.
Okay. You all go downstairs.
Same.
And he
Right
basically
now.
says to you as you all approach, and he sits you all down at the table, and the tavern is completely cleared out at this point. There's no one in here, not even the tavern keeper's in there.
Oh shit.
no.
He goes,
That's sussy.
he goes, to his face. Sorry, it got me. It got me. He goes, so, I don't know how quickly news spreads around here, but shut up, Drew. But there has been news that the wife was found dead yesterday, and she's been missing for quite some time now, and that we don't know what's happened to her, but we've come. The Lawmaster and all of the Crown's Guard have come to the conclusion that you are not culprits of this crime, because how would she be dead?
I'm gonna
if
default
you guys
dance.
were all here.
Yeah, we were all
Roll a
here.
performance check, Drew.
Yes, sir.
Roll a
Yes,
performance
sir,
check for
guard.
your
Sorry.
default dance. A guard told you guys that you are not in trouble for the murder because the wife was found
We
dead.
did not commit.
Did you roll a nat
I
20?
rolled a nat 20, bro. For 23.
That is the best default dance. The guard, he goes, he's like, how do you do that? Can you teach me? I will
It's just-
pay you money to teach me how to default
Like
dance.
you hear the music too, like off in
Yeah.
the distance.
Like it's radiating off of you.
Woohoo, so are we
But-
done with house arrest?
Yes, you are now done with house arrest, if you want to call it that. It was more like in arrest, but
Interesting.
It's fine. You may go about your town business. I suggest staying out of trouble for quite some time. It'll be a very interesting few days in the city. We have never had this much issue all at once, so please try to stay out of trouble. Thank you. And he gets up and leaves.
I doubt it though. But thank you.
Yeah, can I roll an inside check
I
on
know.
that guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh fuck.
Yo.
Never mind, my character won't do that. I'll believe him.
Okay.
Never mind, my character won't do it.
Not.
Forgot. I
Okay.
kind of just trust everybody.
And as he leaves, you hear some muffling words outside of the tavern door, and the innkeeper walks back in, and a ton of patrons walk in. It's a morning rush. Like, they are alcoholics in this bitch. They're here for that morning ale. So
Damn.
he's
All the
immediately like
dwarvens, like,
pouring,
short guys
passing,
running in.
pouring. Yeah, all these halflings running in. Yeah, it gets packed in there quick. And as he walks behind the bar, he goes, you need to pay for your rooms
Okay.
now."
Alright,
Okay.
how
How
much?
How much? Chill, dude.
Isn't it 5 silver a night per person?
Yes, it was 5 silver per night
Oh,
per person.
Actually, you
And
know
then
what?
10 silver for
2
one gold.
nights.
So
Yeah,
I'm
2
actually
nights,
wanting
10
to
silver.
pay. I'm wanting
that's
to pay for
gold?
everybody's rooms.
What? Oh, with the gold. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, with the gold that I have.
So it's 1 gold per person. So it'll be Quentyn, Kylie, Zach, Drew.
Oh, it's
4,
per
5,
person?
6.
Damn.
Yeah,
8 times. Yeah, 8 gold.
8 gold. 8 gold pieces.
So I have 99 gold pieces. I give you all of that.
And he's like, "Thank you."
What the
And he
fuck?
opens up his bag, puts it all in there, zips it up. He goes, "Thank you so much for being the best
We're
patrons
gonna
I could
need
have
all of
asked
that
for."
back in copper. No.
Man, gets lots of brownie
That'd be
points.
pretty fun. That'd be pretty funny.
Like handing somebody like $100 bill for like a 50-cent
Ones.
purchase. Like
Give you a
literally.
ton of ones.
That
Okay, you
is
guys are free to explore the city. You can do whatever you want at this point.
joyous.
I think we need a map. Can we get a map? Where can we buy a map? Do we have a
Probably
map?
at the Gala Plaza. You don't have a map currently. You have a map of the city, a rough map. It's not like real.
I can't see anything.
Can I?
In Tales
Real
of
quick.
Sarvonia,
Dude,
it's
my
a
screen
picture.
shows nothing.
Sounds like you problem.
Like on
It's just
Discord.
white.
In
White
the
this
text
whole
chat
time.
on Discord, Tales of Sarvonia.
The white's the map, though. Use your imagination.
No, you're good.
That's a general map of the city. It's not like exact, but that's kind of.
Oh, I just wasn't sure if there's anything on the website that we're on Roll20.
No. But yeah, you guys are free to explore the city. You can do what you want.
That's fine.
Mm,
Yeah, I wanna eavesdrop on the conversation around me real quick at the end and see what's going on.
You're cutting out.
yeah. Oh my gosh. It
You-
was just like
basically,
I
I
don't
heard-
know what to tell you.
Yeah, she wants
You
to
heard,
eavesdrop on the people at the
eavesdrop.
end.
Okay. Roll a perception check. $14. You hear faintly about some talk about the Men of Honor. Just like scattered words. You can't really pick up on a pure like person who's saying it, but you pick up. They're talking about the Men of Honor and about this guy named Mad Eye.
Mad Eye Moody.
Oh no.
That's it.
I forgot about the Men of Honor. Oh hey! Since we're no longer under house arrest, weren't we gonna... Xanavor wanted to hire us to go fight the Man of Honor?
Wait,
No,
wait, what?
I think I wanted
We
to
still
see a
get
fight.
out. Oh, the Man of Honor. Or his
I
boss
think
wanted us.
I think last session he said
That
that
was.
he was gonna contact you guys at some point.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that is right.
But
Hmm.
you can continue investigating this issue. It's a weird
Can we
issue,
do...
or whatever?
Wait, Nikki just did a perception check?
Yeah,
Mhm.
go for it.
Okay.
If you want to try and find more, you can.
Right.
Must be a spider in
probably
Bella's
doing
room.
Yeah, there is. It's a spider.
Or should we go to the Law Master? Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, we can go
Actually, with that
anywhere.
roll, you would also hear about weird people in the cemetery south of town.
Hmm.
You would hear about weird figures walking by the cemetery south of town. Rumors of weird people. Rumors of weird fellas. Stranger looking figures.
I love that I know when the Skyrim music starts playing.
I know, I do too.
Mr. Skyrim. Okay. So do we want to go to the cemetery?
Is that
I'm down. I'm down.
Oh, go to the cemetery? Okay.
Go
All right.
fight some spooky,
guys-
scary skeleton.
You guys
They'll
make
be out in
your-
broad daylight.
Yep, you make your way to South Road after a little bit of walking. And upon approaching the South Road gates, you make contact with the city wall. It's a large wall about 12 feet high, made out of this cobbled stone that has a light color, connecting the different miniature guard towers spread across the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The gate itself is about 16 feet wide, and it's a portcullis. It's this gate with bars,
Right.
and it's currently being guarded by 2 lawkeepers in the city. It looks a little bit rough around here because of weather and various other things. There's sales. This is the main road that most of the salesmen come and go with their carts and stuff to sell at the Gala Plaza. And the guards are constantly looking through carts, and as one keeps watch, and they kind of look at you quickly, and they're like, they don't have anything of interest really. I guess they could go about their business.
Very good.
And they let you out of the city, so you guys are free to walk along the road
Woohoo.
if you want.
All
Or go
right.
back in the city and get a map.
Oh, but I know where the cemetery is.
Wait, didn't Laura
Xanavor
say-
did say that it was about a 1.5 days travel south of town. So if
Oh,
you
it's quite a way.
want to guesstimate,
Wait, what gate? What gate did we take?
the
South.
south one, South
Okay.
Road Gate.
At least we're headed in the right direction. I feel like we should be able to find one.
Oh, I forgot about that. It was at the cemetery.
There's gonna be so many zombies there. I already know.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay with that. Drew's good against zombies.
So
Oh,
He,
Because it might
he
be
needs
the voice.
he needs to enlighten them to the holy gods.
you guys,
Yeah,
perfect.
Drew, it's all on you.
So yeah, just give it
I
all
have
to Drew.
one
Alright, you got it,
damaging
buddy.
spell, bro. What?
This is your business. Now, Drew.
Cleric's got it. I believe in him.
I'm changing my plan.
Lead the zombies to the righteous word of Christ.
Who
Let him
is
convert.
forget Christ,
Convert
bro?
them.
I'm trying to
Oh,
find
wait,
my
no.
God's name right now.
You
Hold
don't even know
on.
your God's name?
Don't worry, bro. I'll introduce him to the God of justice and nobility, Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Bachman.
What a name.
I know
I love it.
he's lit.
It sounds
That guy
like a
taught me
super
how to
boy name.
default
My name's
dance.
Bahamut. My name's Bahamut.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm sorry.
What's up, dude?
Motherfucker taught me the divine dance.
The default dance.
That's what it's called
Oh.
now. Who is
Where'd he
that?
go?
Is that the bot?
It was.
It
yeah,
was
bot.
it was
Okay.
bot.
Sorry, I was changing the ambience. Changing the ambience. So you guys walk along the road.
Okay.
As you are walking, the city's walls and the skyline become smaller and smaller, and you eventually reach.
Oh, we're leaving Breeze?
Yeah, he
We're
said
going
it's
to
like
the
a day,
cemetery that's outside, yeah.
like a day and a half
I'm
travel away.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to kill a
What's up, busy
spider in
boy?
my room, so I
Oh, yeah.
deafened and it scared me.
Yeah.
So,
Basically, we're going to where the one guy wanted us to go. He wanted us to go to the cemetery,
okay.
Skyrim.
I know.
Ow!
Okay,
Don't shoot my arm like it's
Um,
ham bone.
and as you walk along the road, the city walls and skyline become smaller and smaller, and you eventually reach a small collection of
Damn.
hills that leave the city completely invisible after passing over them. Continuing along the road, you get about a day's travel in, and the sun starts to fade over the distant mountains in the west as the moon begins to twinkle within the night sky.
Time to make camp.
Did anybody bring anything to make camp? Now is a shitty time to ask.
I have my hempen rope. I can pick up some sticks and even got a
I have a
fucking.
bedroll and a mess kit and a tinder box.
I mean, I at least have snacks.
I have a piece of paper and ink.
Who has
I
survival
think
skills?
it might help.
I have a sensor. I have no idea what the fuck that
Oh,
is.
it's okay. Guys, hold on. Let me
I have
try
a
something.
tinder box. What the fuck is this?
I also have a tinder box, I think.
Yeah, we got Tinder in this bitch.
Find some bitches.
Swipe right. Don't even
Don't
worry.
worry, guys. I can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day.
Oh, I have a blanket.
Right now.
Okay, at least I have my water too.
I guess we're sleeping on the ground.
Yep.
Or we're pulling a cat
any-
Zephyr beam and tying ourselves up in a tree.
I'm gonna go get like sticks for a fire. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Okay.
Can I make a perception?
Easy
Check
enough.
too? I
It's
can
not
see
that
at
hard
night.
to find. Yeah, it's not that hard to find. You find a few twigs. You make a very makeshift fire that probably is gonna go out.
Can I help him
Is
with the fire?
anyone gonna keep watch tonight?
Well,
yeah, that's a good question.
We
I
should
didn't even
have
think of that.
12
I will.
and shit. It shouldn't
Okay.
just be one person. It should be a couple.
Yeah, we should have a couple people stay watch, and I'm assuming that like we'll have the 2 people that can like short rest for a long rest, basically.
Right.
Well, it'll probably be.
Yeah.
It'll count as a full rest. So we'll have
Yeah.
it'll be 2 people stay up, then they wake another 2 people up, and then they go to sleep,
Yeah.
and then you know. So you just pick who's taking the perception check at night this time
Oh no.
Well,
in the firelight, keeping the fire on to keep warm.
I
It is
can
spring,
see in
so
the
it's
dark.
fairly warm.
I also can
Pretty much
see
all of
in the
us
dark.
can. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna.
Yeah. all
I
of you
can.
I'm rolling.
I don't know if I can.
Okay, so everybody's asleep now except for Ina, and we'll say that Elizabeth is with you, giving you advantage on your roll. So roll it with advantage.
Oh.
She's helping you keep watch for the night. She's not here. 17. Okay. Don't really see anything of issue. Anything interesting. This part goes without issue. Who's taking second watch?
I can take second watch.
Soon.
Yeah.
I have night
I'll,
vision.
I'll wake up Drew.
Okay, wake up Drew and who else? Zach?
I have night vision too, so
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys
Oh,
want to
no, but-
individually roll or one person roll with advantage?
Whoever has the higher modifier, probably.
good question. So I have 2 for my perception.
I have 3.
You go ahead.
Right.
With advantage.
Okay, you get advantage on your rolls. So roll twice, baby.
15 total.
15. You hear the wind, it's blowing. It's very calm right now outside, but there's you see 2 little figures moving through the grass in the distance over the hills.
Over the hills.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, I'm assuming you guys aren't camping right on the road. You guys are kind of off
Oh.
Yeah.
little ways.
Exactly.
And over one of the hills that's there, you see 2 little figures running across.
Or are they like in the?
Like
Would they be on the road?
animal figures, or
they're-
just like black shadows that we see are figures.
You see 2 figures. Not like people. Well, I don't know. You didn't roll high enough for me to tell them.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But
Wait,
you see 2. See 2 shadow images running across the hill, kind of near the road.
Running?
Not
Fuck
too far.
that. Yeah. No. Okay. I get my bow out, my crossbow out. I'm just chilling now.
Okay.
Like,
you have
you
your
know what?
crossbow.
No.
Are you guys gonna go investigate, or are you gonna?
What do you want to do, Drew?
I think we should just sit
Chill
here.
here.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if they're like looking for us,
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
they're
that's-
going past us.
Yeah.
But
that's telling
if
me
they-
no.
If they're just like wandering, wandering
them be.
along the road, then
Just
they're
listen
still not
closely
coming
in
for
case we hear
us.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe put out the fire. How cold is it? Is it still pretty cold at this point?
It's a spring night. It's probably about
Okay.
like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you are in the southern part of the continent, so I'd say it's
Yeah, it'd be pretty
about
cold.
like yeah,
We definitely need fire.
40, 50 degrees probably.
I'd say lower the fire just a little bit, just in case.
Okay.
Don't want no one
Easy
peeking
enough.
on us.
Nothing. You guys don't see anything else. That's about it. That happens. Who's taking the final watch?
Probably me and I don't know.
We'll say Scar is or Jowphe. Quentyn, one of them.
Both of
but
them.
Either way, yeah, sure, both of them. You get advantage on your roll.
Cool.
Somebody with night vision is watching with you.
I know. I was like, oh man.
You guys, if you guys want to talk to each other about like roleplay stuff too, while you guys are sleeping or while
Sleeping.
these activities, you are more than welcome to as well. 15. nothing too crazy happens. Everything kind of goes without issue, and you kind of wait as you see the sun rise over one of the distant hills, and the moon still is kind of fading over the mountains. As it becomes the day. It's daytime now. It's morning.
Right on.
I go foraging for food after I wake people.
Sure.
What?
Further to the cemetery?
Sure. You get a few. I mean, I'm not really keeping track of eating, but
Right.
you have rations on. So you get,
Yeah.
are you guys gonna keep on to the cemetery?
You're gonna keep on
Yeah.
trucking.
All right.
We're so close.
Can I? So, in that general path of where we heard or saw those people, was that the trail? Because at that point, I'd
Do
still be
you
able
want
to
to
just
try and
tell
see
them.
what
Yeah,
that
could
was?
I do a perception check at that point?
Make an investigation check, actually.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Actually, make a nature check.
A nature check.
Ooh. Find the footprints. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were hooves of sheep.
Okay.
Sheep hooves running across the
I
hills.
probably
We could
shouldn't
have
kill
had
sheep.
sheep.
We could have killed sheep.
We could
I'd
have had
rather be
lamb.
protected. Oh.
Okay. But you
Hey,
guys
hey! Don't be mean to
continue
Buddy.
along the road,
He's a
winding
nice
through the
dog.
White Gate
He's
Valley,
a nice
and
dog.
a light breeze starts to pick up slightly, causing the grass and the other planes to fly through the wind. And as you walk through, who's keeping watch, actually? Like, as you guys are walking along the road, who's keeping a lookout?
I will.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Oof.
Hello.
No advantage.
Oh,
Stop
shoot, sorry. I
biting
forgot I
Buddy.
was on that.
He's a good boy.
14.
Aren't you, dude?
You kind of walk through. You do see a faint structure right along the left side of the road, kind of sitting there, and a tree that looks like it's been tilted sideways, like right next to the structure.
Structure.
I'm gonna climb it.
Oh no.
I'll tell them about it, like point it out.
Point it out. Easy enough.
I'll look. Oh my god, my house! No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh my
god.
Investigate it?
Yeah, investigate it, yeah.
Okay. As you walk up, it is ominously quiet. The arch that's kind of formed with this fallen oak tree into the graveyard. There's trees that are spreading overhead, blocking some of the sunlight throughout the day from the day's sky. There's tall grass and a ton of weeds that are spreading through, covering some of the cracked and fallen gravestones. There's a dirt path from the cemetery, or there's a faint dirt path that leads from the road to the cemetery, and there's a kind of circle with a oak tree in the middle. Behind the oak tree, there's a crypt that looks slightly broken as well, along with all the other.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look around for anything interesting.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Oh no.
Yeah, survey the area.
Do you understand? My investigation is not good.
Oh, I can tell.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Like
yeah,
you dropped
we'll say that you're helping her.
It's like you dropped your glasses.
Bro, I'm just looking at
blurry.
bugs.
Zach's investigation is so good.
I'm just gonna go look at bugs.
The after investigating the gravesite, you go up to the crypt, and it looks like the door to the crypt is slightly pushed open, And you actually hear voices talking inside of the crypt.
Ooh.
And just as that happens, you see. Let's see. What is my number? You see 4 of the gravestones, or the graves that are outside of the ground, the tombs outside of the ground. The tops all push over, and you
Oh,
watch
shit.
skeletons climb out. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because it's 1:30.
Yeah.
But that's where
Woohoo,
we're
so
ending
straight
it.
fight when we get back, guys.
Oh yeah, straight into
Oh,
it.
that's so cool. We get straight into a fight.
Ha.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, no bullshit. We just don't.
Hey.
Just fighting, bro.
I was
Yeah,
like,
get
Hayden, please.
skeletons.
I was like,
That'll be
Hayden,
good for
please don't
bludgeoning
make us
damage,
fight.
right?
Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't make you guys fight.
That'd be funny.
Not this way.
You'll see, yeah.
Start the setting, everything, like get totally prepared for it, and then be like, all right, that's where we cut it.
It was.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know when the stopping point's gonna be.
No, I had an idea. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Goodbye, street.
Yay! We're no longer murderers. Convicted murderers.
I was kind of wondering,
That was
Bella,
a good way
I am
out of
so
it.
sad you didn't take any of the stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
like
so
none of the
sad.
rods.
I was
You
so
made it
sad
sound
that
so
Quentyn. I was so
suspicious.
sad Quentyn didn't fucking do the poker.
I know, I was too. I planned that out for him.
No shit.
I didn't
Oh
know
yeah.
that
I had it set up. He could have gotten so much money from that. Like, I was gonna give you guys a shit ton of money.
God damn it. With
You
D&D,
also
we just
didn't
need
buy
to do
maps. You're
everything.
aimlessly wandering down this road.
I mentioned maps twice.
Yeah. Zach was
I'm
like, I
like,
think we
"This
should
guy
go get a
knows
map. And I'll be
everything."
like, nah, man, I know the area. We good. You can trust me.
Girl.
Be like, hey, yo, yeah,
No,
Dungeon
I
Master.
feel
That
like
place
I
that we
should've
were
taken
going is called
wand.
What's up, Bella?
I feel like I should have taken the wand.
We should
Should've
just
taken
taken
all of it.
everything, cleaned them out.
Why? He would have.
Why not?
He would have been like, "Oh my
But
god,
like, damn,
someone's
I'm
sick
missing
and
a
they're
rod
really
and
gone back to
a
me."
wand, and suspiciously, the people that were trapped in the inn
You just
now
play
have
dumb.
a rod and a wand. Yeah,
Play
went to
dumb.
the store.
I
and
know,
They know?
and a ton of money. I'd like take
Yeah,
all
this
the
is the
money, and they're like, "Oh, I wonder why they have like 7 crystal, the exact amount that I had. Weird. Isn't that whack?"